Early, but that's okay. Better early than late, right? Welcome in, Kim. I am going to start coloring these in the short, but I have a flash sale going on in the bin with some of my Navy. How you doing? Thanks for joining. Appreciate you being here. Welcome in, Marie. Sorry, started to say Mariah and then I saw that was an E. Sorry, Marie. Okay. Let's see. Make sure I am live on the tube. I should be. Okay. All right. Everything is good. You're running in circles and from chill. You're running for. I know that feel. Man, do I know that feeling? I'm sorry that like you're having a extended rough patch. That is not fun for anybody. For anybody watching on the recap on YouTube, if you hear me chatting to what seems like nothing, that's just me talking with the chat on Whatnot. All right. And so far, no one is watching my YouTube lives, so I can pretty much ignore the chat there. But as people start finding me there and tuning in on YouTube, I'm going to probably sound a little extra crazy talking to all the voices. You already got an oil change, new tires, got your hair done, the dog to the vet. How's Libby doing? Driving you nuts. Well, isn't that part of their job as our beloved fur babies is to drive us nuts? All right, so which Umbi should I start with? I can do the big one last, or can do them in the order I drew them, which is bump, 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 bump. She regained all her energy and strength. That's awesome. She's decided it's time to wrestle again. I bet that was like a relief, though. That was probably just such a relief having. I'm gonna. People have these items bookmarked that I'm running, so I'm just gonna randomly pin some of these things. And then at 11 o'clock, I'll pin the individual sketches and we can like get this show going proper. Maybe. Hopefully. Allegedly. I think we can do it. We can do it. Welcome in. Welcome in. Welcome in. I need a drink of water. All right. Let me look and see. Was there any opinions on which one I should start with? Well, I will do all the good thought thinking and hopefully she can, she's ready to come off all those meds. All right, I'm gonna need black. I'm gonna need grays, porcelain. I need blues. Actually, I'm gonna need just about everything in here other than the reds. Well, no, I need the reds for the regular Umbi because one of these. So I'm gonna do two shiny Umbreons and um, I'm gonna do two shinies and then two regular. So I am gonna need red, just not yet. Until you gaze too hard and blessing you. Let's get this thing shaking like a disco ball. Hi, Kay. Welcome in. Welcome in. Welcome in, Stargazer. Yup, I am. Today is Umbreon Day. We have. I was a busy little sketcher last night and this morning. I've got some Umbrees to do today. Let's see. Are we going? Should this one be shiny or regular? I guess I should start planning these things. Regular. So I'm gonna need some reddish. That cherry is super red. And deep vermilion should work. If I can find it. There it is. You finally get to see me live. I love watching your stuff. Like your shows are more entertaining and your art is so much better than mine. Kay does a lot of multi-panel or multi-pane pieces where she, collages basically. But they are amazing. Like she does Pokemon, she does not Pokemon. I think the other day she was working on just mythical creatures, which are awesome. Welcome in, everybody. All right, let's see. I am going to go ahead and, since I'm getting ready to start working on it, I am going to pin this one because it will be available at the end. Right. More advanced, maybe is the right word or terminology, verbiage. I don't know. She's more comfortable with her technique and has a more developed style. I'm still trying to find my style. Yeah, different. But you're also very consistent, which is cool. Guess what this is behind it? I'll give you two guesses, but you should only each need one. Yeah. I've been so proud to see mine. He's been doing art too. I told him he's not going to need me to draw a Pokemon for him soon. He's going to be able to do all of his own thumbnails and all of his own things. He the one for the movie night, he used Gronk to try and animate it, and I was not okay with what Gronk did with my art. I was. It is. It is. See, I told you you would only need one guess. I mean, it's Umbreon. What else would I draw? Is it Grok or Gronk? See mine. Grok. Sorry. It makes AI decisions the way someone that has had multiple concussions would make decisions. So Grok is it's Elon's monstrosity. He's his AI baby. It did good work with the Aqua Tofana ad though. That one I was upset because Grok made the model look better than me. And I was very put out by that for a hot minute. Like, how dare the AI make my art better? let's see. What else do I do? I make journals. Right, fucking Elon. Um, I have done some mixed media work with like the mixed media tags that you see in the bin. Um, I crochet. I do I dabble in watercolor. I'm getting more comfortable with that one too, but we've been on quite the Pokemon kick here of late. Partially because, well, that's what the other side of you know, I'm the crafty side, and C mine is the collectibles and trading card side. We also have um, some art books, not ours, but that we have acquired through our many adventures, where the cover is, inspired by everyone's favorite characters. Welcome in, welcome in. Stand up, start out. I don't know. My moon's gonna have funky Swiss cheese shadows on it because that's what I want to do today. Just adding some, you know, variation. Just throwing down color. Throwing it down like I know what I'm doing. My favorite Pokemon, well, my favorite is Mimikyu, but in a very close second is this little cutie right here. When I was younger, I was all about Vulpix. I was gonna get a cute little fox-looking dog and name it Vulpix too. That obviously did not happen, but I think younger me would still be happy. Squirtle. What part is what's part of what not's giving you trouble? Welcome in, Bacon Bits. Um, so if you want to see some, I have a few things in the bin, and they're running some flash sales right now. Um, but if you see, like right down here, it should say shop. If you click on that, it'll take you into the shop, and you can kind of scroll through and see. Oh, thank you. So far, it's more layering than blending. I'm just adding in more of the pigment of the same color because I couldn't find anything that really worked for the shades I was going for. The fun has arrived. Yeah, just kidding. Everybody here is fun. There's not a single not fun person in here, as far as I know. I mean, some of you are new to me, so you might have me fooled. Ooh, I'm missing a color. See what happens when you. There it is. I was gonna say. See what happens when you share your supplies with your family. Thank you. Welcome in, Jenny. Welcome in. Welcome in. I said nothing. I don't know what you're talking about, Seamine. So for right now, I have two alcohol markers that I am using. One of them is this. We call it the which did you get? The Eevee palette. That's because it's perfect for coloring in Eevee. But it's just the Artist Slough alcohol markers from Michaels. And then this one is the Ohuhu Honolulu Bee marker set. And it comes with a bunch of colors. This is all new to me, like literally just this week. I have not had the joy of using Copics. Um, I've always been afraid to invest that much. I haven't up in, you know, I've not had that much faith in my own abilities, and that much money in my bank account where I could even afford to buy just a few Copics to play with. Um, let's see what happens if I throw some of that in there. Yeah, so this is just like a very basic, very beginner, budget friendly set. Let's see, I want to do, we're going to be standing on ground. We are. There's going to be a fine line of ground that this Umbreon is sitting on. Otherwise, it's just like floating in a perfect sitting position, and it's a little creepy. I think I would love to get sponsored by some of these markers companies and have them just send me stuff, their stuff to try. That is a dream right there. You know, no, not that one. This one. So I've got to get really good and really popular. And then maybe I'll get noticed by some brands and get some sponsors. Right? But who wouldn't want to be sponsored by Copic and I mean, Prismacolors even Prismas, because those were the pencils that I was very spoiled when I was a teenager and drawing piece after piece after piece, like filling sketchbooks after sketchbook. And I loved the way Prismacolor pencils blended and the way they went down on the paper. They worked very well for my style and translating from my brain onto the paper. Hello, Bucky. How are you? Uh, I never used the. Yeah, no, I was. So my grandmother was like a very big patron of my art in my early years. She uh she would buy me the sketchbooks, she would buy me the expensive colored pencils. She drew the line at the Prismacolor like the markers. So I never even got to use those markers, but I did have like the Staedtler brush pens. Those were fun. And Staedtler's not a bad brand. And they're not necessarily a cheap brand. They just weren't like Prisma money. But one day I aspire to be worthy of of Copics. Let's see. was my aunt made sure that I always was able to ride because my family wasn't really well off. But my aunt always made sure I could ride horses, and Oma always made sure I had art supplies, cute clothes, and what else? You know, she used to think that I could sing. She was a fan of me being in the drama club. Like that was definitely she was proud of that. But there's a lot of musicians in like the family on that side. Like my cousins in Germany, they actually had like an album out. Like it was the Oompa band, not like a band. Not like Rammstein, but like they were very popular in Altvik. So that was cool. Mhm. She's German. She was from Bavaria. Sorry, just scrolling back up. Yeah. At this time, Bucky, no, I don't. Um, I'm afraid I don't want to compromise art, which sounds silly, but like I'm working myself up to the confidence to be able to take commissions and not make myself crazy. Because what'll happen is I'll overthink every little bit of the art, and like I'll either drive you crazy sending you like updates like, is this okay, is this what you were looking for, is this what you had in mind, are you sure you're okay with this, I'm going to go ahead and do it this way, and like then you'll be like, oh my god, woman, just freaking do art. Or you'll be like, this is so not worth it. And I don't want to do that. I don't want to make anybody crazy, least of all myself. So I'm holding off on that for now. Yeah. It's it's been a fun process so far. I'm enjoying it a lot more than I thought I would. Let's see. This is going to look really light and not Umbreon colors for this first layer. This is part of the trust the process, right? So the first and only Umbreon I have done before today was when I only had the one pack of markers, and this is what it ended up looking like. So like there's potential there. There's potential. But I was not working with the right colors. So this is going to be an experiment to find the right shades and layering them. But we will get through this together. Or we'll all go out for drinks later, maybe both. It can be, it's pumpkin spice season is back, so I should put up a poll. I meant to put up a poll for which Pokemon I should do next, or which evolution I should do next. And I will do that in the short. But where does everyone here stand on pumpkin spice? I'm just gonna like advanced warning. I'm a basic white bitch, so I'm obsessed. Selling puts too much pressure on you. People wouldn't ask. It's just getting the blood flowing again. But I appreciate that, Jenny. That's very sweet. I hope I do not disappoint you. You know, hopefully I will prove that your faith in me has not been misplaced. There we go. That's the words I was trying to word out my mouth. All right. All right. I kind of like, why didn't they do that? That would be so cute. Sorry. The face with the cutesy tootsies. All right. So some of why I'm doing such a light color for the base, even though Umbreon is like a very dark gray, kind of black colored Pokemon, is it's got the big full moon behind it. So I want to be able to leave kind of like a halo along like say, along the edges here. I want to leave it a little bit lighter. So there's that like appearance of kind of a glow. I mean, I can always go back in and add it with the acrylic markers, go over it with a lighter tone to give that appearance that it's kind of like the light is making it pop from behind, if that makes any sense. Let's see. Okay. Did we decide if this was going to be a shiny or a normal? You love it from Caribou. The creamer in the grocery store is blah. That's why I make my own. All right, so C Mine says I should do this as a normal Umbreon. Should I do it as a shiny? It's okay to outvote my husband. I do it all the time. Everyone's afraid to outvote. They're afraid to contradict you, honey. Either that or my chat froze. That's happened to me before. I'll think nobody's saying anything, and then I'll look up and it'll scroll like 32 comments all at once. Oh my goodness. Let's see. Okay. Normal it will be. All right. Modern day starving artists. I mean, you're not wrong. Welcome in, Morgan May. I I try to be humble. Okay. So we're gonna have red eyes. Here we go. Oh, you know what? I totally forgot to fill that in. But that's okay. 'Cause I did it. It's fixed. It blows my mind how fast some people would have already had this like cranked out. Like I am humbled very much so by some of the artists on here. Like I'll be feeling pretty good about myself and I know like, run your own race. We're all at our own place in our own journeys. But man, like and if you ever want to feel slow about your art, go watch Gorkum Demir draw something. Like I art slower than a snail's pace compared to Gorkum. And he's good. Like it's not that like he just cranks it out and it's fast but it's crap. No, he like cranks out really fast good stuff. It's insane. We have a lot of his stuff on our wall in the office. This is going to be interesting doing the highlights and shading on the front of it. We will get through it together. Oh, I wanted to leave. See, I'm already forgetting where I wanted to leave space. And I need to make this a little bit darker here. I am going to just go ahead and help future me out and just go ahead and make some of these lines already darker. And then as more layers get put down, they'll get darker still. But hey, toe beans. I like giving my Pokemon toe beans. Well, I don't have much else that I would be doing if I wasn't doing this. So but it was like people don't understand how nerve wracking it can be coming on this site. Like, I mean, even just selling like if you're a reseller selling books or clothes or whatever the hot reseller item du jour is, um, like you're live in front of an audience of total strangers. And um it's live. There's no like the YouTube, I can edit the video after. Um, or, I can just take it and do voiceovers. Like that's not so nerve-wracking as coming on Whatnot and you are live. And then like if you're doing art in front of people, that's like extra nerve-wracking because art, unless you are just like a commercial artist and your stuff has like no soul and you have no attachment to it and like no emotional investment in your art, that's a piece of yourself that you're putting out there. And the internet, as we all know, is like the wild frickin' west. And people are not nice. So like there's always this like, oh my God, like what are they gonna say about it? Or you know, it can be nerve-wracking. But it's also very fun, and, like, I enjoy when it makes me feel less silly, like I mean, I know I'm a pretty silly person. I mean, if you've been in once you've been in a few of my shows, you get to realize I'm a very silly person. Thank you. Go do things. Go do all the work. all the arts. I will be selling these today after, as they finish, but they will get their glamour shots and they'll be put up on my Instagram. And eventually, allegedly, supposedly, there might be prints made when I finish all of them. I think the plan is we are going to get some prints made. And those are obviously because they're a much larger investment than me cutting up a piece of 5 by 7 watercolor paper. They will sell for more than what I start these at, but it will be fun. And if you're still on when I finish, we might read into you. So welcome in, welcome in. Trying to make sure you guys can see this. That's the other thing, like doing art on here. I love it. It's fun. I enjoy like sharing the process more than I thought I would because I am like I have to spend 30 minutes psyching myself up to get on here. Like not because like I don't want to do it. I'm just like what if I let the audience down? What if like the piece sucks? Like I know. Can you imagine like going on the internet and finding nice people? Like that used to not be a thing that happened. Like finding nice people on the internet, it's like, all right, we are doing light gold to start for the rings. Because we are doing a normal. It's all coming together. Hey Alexa, next song. Not feeling that one quite right now. Yeah, without having to sell feed pics so far. I mean, I might. Ooh, there's an idea. There's a marketing scheme. Pokey feets. Where I just. Oh, for a while we were joking that I was going to have to start selling feet pics to be able to pay my dog's vet bills. I mean, it was a joke, but not. Pokeyfeet.com. I bet it's available. Puppy toes. Fluffybeans.com. There you go. Well, that just took a turn, didn't it? Get a little bit of. Shoop, shoop, shoop. Shoop, shoop. Yoop. Do, 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 do. All right. Your turtle stitch markers. Yay! Good. I'm glad they made it there safe. Hopefully, I hope they work well for you. They were a lot of fun to make. Mm, okay. I am actually legitimately afraid to go over this thing with the black marker. I don't know why. Like I'm afraid I'm gonna lose all of the details, so I might just keep layering the gray. Cause I'm a big old wiener. These things for silly little kids cartoon characters, or like kids trading card game characters, they are ridiculously fun to draw. I see why the artists have kept it going for so long. You know? As long as I can still see the pencil marks to come back in here and do the lining. Let's see. Think I have an idea, which is probably scary words. I have an idea. It's just what every husband wants to hear. I've got an idea. I think I say those words, and C mine just hears like his bank crying, like the credit card is begging for some love. Thanks for coming in. And I will be streaming for either until I'm finished with everything, or or until I run out of time and I have to go get kids from the bus. Yeah, your bank accounts are screaming right now. I'm gonna try something here. See, at least with this, like when I say I've got an idea, it's just that I've got an idea and I'm gonna try and color something. And it may or may not go well. I need to color this nose in. Don't worry, I have a plan. And it's a good plan, I think. We shall see. Very shortly. We'll find out if it was a good plan very shortly. All right. Where'd my gray go? Because I'm finding that the colorless blender doesn't do jack for me. But when I come in this way, ba-ba-da-ba-da-ba, chibba-chibba-ba-da. So far, not hating it. Oh, my leg's falling asleep though. Those pokey. I know. I gotta get to them pokey toes. Come on, you can do it, little marker. You can do it. There we go. It just softened it up. So now it's not like, because the going from the darkest gray to the black is like a super contrast. Like it was almost jarring for my eyes. I don't know what it looked like through the camera, but that is like a really super duper crisp line right there. But coming back in with the darker gray, I don't even want to know what the back of this piece of watercolor paper looks like right now because it's probably a hot mess, but worth it. Worth it. Them tootsies. Gotta get them tootsies. Okay, let's see. I want to come in with, nope, I'm going to do it with the acrylic because then I can really make it glow on the edges. So it is time for inking. Like I haven't been. That jet black is jet black. It is. It's like black, black. It's not pink black. It's black, black. Okay. All right. Let's see here. This is where like you really find out, is it going how you thought it was going? But I think I didn't do as bad as I was afraid I did. So you can kind of see there where now that I've added the inking, you can see the, I don't even know what the backlit effect that I was trying to go for by leaving, not taking the dark gray all the way to the line, to the edge. Let's see. Oh, yes. I feel much better about this now. We are using, for the first time today, a new phone stand. And that is an adjustment. This is where I like really almost hold my breath because everything up to now has been very adjustable. They're at school. Don't tell, you can't say things like that, see mine? They are in school. Augie is off at kindergarten having the best time of his little life. And Michaela is back in middle school. She's got cross country conditioning this afternoon. She has decided she wants to do cross country this year. So we'll see. We'll see if she decides to stick with that. I hope, I hope she does. You did play the auntie kidnapper one day, but that's, people know you're joking when you're like, oh, auntie's going to come and kidnap you, right? Like, it's not like, oh, I sold them. You can't say shit like that. You really, really can't. All right. All righty, Roo. As soon as I finish this inking, I'm going to give everything a little more time to dry. And I will go ahead and put up the poll for what I should draw for tomorrow. All right, got this cute little nose. I just want to boop the snoot, man. This thing is so stinking cute. It is cute. I decided, like, Flareon I did very sassy, but like Umbreon is like this like mystical elegance to it. That's right. I said mystical elegance. I just kind of love it. But it very much more cat-like than than some of the other ones. Some of them I'm like, okay, that's a fox, and then I'm like, oh no, no, that's not a fox. That's a cat. And nope, that's back to being a cat. And then nope, that's definitely not a cat. That's a fox. Okay. See, how am I doing on time? Hey, I'm getting faster at this. The one day it literally took me an hour and a half to color one. It's like this is so embarrassing. There we go. Okay. So that's gonna sit for a second while I put in the poll. You want all of them. Like, the funny thing is, with the Leafeon, we I originally wasn't gonna auction it. I was gonna, just wait until I finished and then ask, if anybody was interested in taking them home. And then it sold and he was like, crap. What should I draw next? Let's see. Place on. Mm, I think that's it. Because I've done Umbri, done Eevee, I did SB, Leafy, Flary. So I just need Glaceon, Vaporeon, Sylveon. There's two I'm not thinking of. Jolteon. Need Jolteon on there. Yeah. Okay. I'm just gonna do those. So there is a poll. I feel like one's missing, but okay, we got a 50-50. Oh, Glaceon. is in the lead. Gotta catch them all. All right. I'm gonna bust out these acrylic pens now. Because I got to. I gots to. Okay. I'm not gonna do like a super big highlight on these eyes. Just a teeny tiny little dot. And then down. Doop. Let's see. This one is kind of creamy looking, I think. Where did my tester pad go? Yeah. So just, like a couple little creamy splotchies here on the moon. Put some highlights on it. That should be all of them. What happened here? Whee! And then let's see what this one looks like. Mm. And I am going to do another run at the Espeon and EV because I feel like I've been doing multiples of the other ones. I should probably. It's only fair. It's only fair. Nope. Definitely feel like this one. Yep. Okay. There we go. It's looking better. Looking so much better. Oh yes. Mama likey. Mama likey. Lots of the toes. Toot. Yes. Yes, please. That one is not for sale. He's only going to let me sell prints of the Mimikyu. All right. So the background on this one was really, really, really very basic. I think I want to do a little something extra for this eye because it's just. There we go. Oh, yes. C'est magnifique. All right. It has been pinned. I know there is at least one pre-bid on it. While I get the stars going on her, because there are going to be some stars, little, I can't not put little dots behind the moon. I don't know why. Gonna go ahead and start the auction. Ooh, Bacon Bit's got some competition today. Now, if they get, they haven't gotten anywhere close yet, but if it does make it up to $20, it gets an automatic upgrade into one of the magnetic hard cases. So, not quite slab, but slab adjacent. And Bacon Bits takes it for 6. Thank you so much. Here we go. She is ready to go. All right, we're just gonna put my little squiggles here. She's official. And she is officially coming home to Bacon Bits. No worries. You do. You get a drawing of the Heckin' Beast, or if you want, I can draw anything else. That is the closest thing to a commission that I have right now. I do have uh, a so cute. Uh, Let me see if I can get it pulled up to show you without messing up whatever's going on YouTube. I need to order them, but I have Heckin' Beast stickers that will replace um, the original drawing. When you do the sponsor Heckin' Beast, you'll get a Heckin' Beast sticker, like an official Heckin' Beast sticker. But I have to order those, and I have been just not. um, I don't know why I haven't ordered them yet, but they are on their way. Okay, let's. Okay. Which one should I put up next? One? Big one? That one? Or this one? Have a great rest of the show. I'm glad you like it. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. And there will be more. Let's see. Let me take a drink of water real quick. Okay. I think I'm going to see if coloring this one fixes everything that I am not happy with. Like, we're not gonna we're gonna have happy attitudes today. Only positive things. All right. Getting started with the next one. Where do I want to start? With the moon. That worked out pretty well for me last time, right? Starting with the moon. I'm not happy with the shape of the moon though, so there are people out there who can draw perfect circles without the assistance of tools, and I have nothing but respect for them. I'm just not one of them. So I use whatever's on hand. All right, let's start with the moon. Let's soften up these lines. Welcome in, welcome in. There we go. All right, that's a little beater. It's a little beater. Let's decide this one. Okay. Popcorn. What? Shocking evidence. She uncovered shocking evidence. Welcome in, welcome in. You just grabbed pretzels. I was a good girl. I actually had breakfast this morning. Twice. I had some yogurt with granola and some Cheerios. And then I was naughty and I had two toaster strudels. No, actually, I didn't take in high school. I stopped taking art in middle school. Middle school was the last time I had an art class. I have watched a butt ton of YouTube videos and watched a lot of like a lot of the other artists, the creatives here on Whatnot. So I learned. My mom said this about me, like when I was learning how to crawl and walk. They were afraid that I was never going to walk because I just expressed no interest in even attempting. Like I didn't do the thing where kids like pull up on the couch or like they pull up on any and everything, like the precursor to taking steps and standing and everything. No, I didn't do any of that. I just like I crawled everywhere once I decided crawling was a thing I was willing to entertain. And then I watched everybody around me walk and do the things. And then one day I just stood up and walked. I learned through osmosis, I guess. I don't know. And then I learned by doing. I learned by watching and then by doing. And like high school art teachers and middle school art teachers they're either amazing or garbage. And like that's not knocking the good one. Like there are good ones out there. But like we had ones where like my aunt had one, they flunked her beautiful painting because she put sun rays in it. It was a beautiful painting of the sunset or like the sun rays through the clouds. And they gave her an F on it because it was supposed to be realistic. And the teacher said that sun rays aren't real. So like I don't know where that person was living or what rock they were hiding under, but no, sun rays absolutely are real. They are a real, actual, factual thing, in fact. And let's see, Glaceon's still winning. We are gonna do. And then and then one of the girls my mom used to babysit, she is an amazing artist now. She grew up to be like really good at art too. And she had in elementary school, there was an assignment where the kids were supposed to draw themselves with Clifford the Big Red Dog, right? Discourage walking him. I mean, yeah, sure. I would have learned the mechanics leading up to, and it's like the difference between like 4 plus 4 is 8 and breaking it down to the smallest whatever of the whatever to make it like, how did you arrive at 4 plus 4 equals 8? And why do you arrive there? Like, whatever. Um, but I don't know how a teacher can assign children, uh, you know, the task of drawing a picture of themselves with Clifford the Big Red Dog and then flunk them on that assignment because they drew themselves as a mermaid with the giant red talking dog. Like people just learn differently, and that is okay. But yeah, because I did so much with music in high school, I didn't do art, which was kind of lame. But so now YouTube and Insta and whatnot are my teachers. Like, it's like when I was still riding and working with horses, it's like you learn everything you can from as many sources as you can. You keep the best and leave the rest, you know. I've thought about like if the library has a course or if any of the local clubs, if there's any like little mini classes, not like the paint and sip classes, because those aren't really classes. Those are like they hand you the canvas with the thing already sketched and they pour you some wine and they tell you that your art's pretty. And welcome in, welcome in. I don't. Oh, Brett, did you just raid me, Brett? Thank you. Thank you so much. Everybody check Brett out. He also does of late. He's been doing a lot of Pokemon. I know there was two shows the other day. I didn't catch the second one. I was like busy with mom stuff. Busy doing mom stuff. Thank you so much. Give Brett a follow. He does good work. Have you finished the Rembrandt Zard? Because he was working on Charizard, if painted by Rembrandt. Oh, how did it turn out? I see Leafeon. Is that Leafeon? They take weeks. They do. I love it. I have been working my way through the evolutions. This one is already spoken for. That is going home to Bacon Bits. Oh, yeah. And the oils, like, because you let it dry between the layers, right? Not wet on wet. And like depending on if it's like super humid, then that slows the process down. I know you have in your studio, you probably have, I don't know. You're Brett's a real artist. He's like, yeah, see, you do. You have a dehumidifier. Like I'm talking about it like I know what I'm talking about, but I really don't. I'm just really good at faking it, guys. Um, but like he's an artist. I've actually picked up a lot of really good tips and tricks from watching Brett, among other artists here. No, that's my line. That's my t-shirt. Which I need to design, actually, at this point. I really should just suck it up and design I'm not a real artist. I just play one on Whatnot t-shirt, and then I can sell it, and then I can wear it to events, and people will be like, "Hey, you, you're her." Or be like, "What does that even mean?" And I'll be like, "Hey, here's this handy dandy QR code. Check out my shop. Welcome to the cult." That looks a little better. Welcome in, Lucky Redhead. That one's really bright. So we're just gonna come in here, mixing colors. Some of this. Starting to see other little rock formations showing up in the back. It's probably not a good sign. All right. Let's do. It can be. I'm enjoying it. Art's been fun again since Whatnot. When I'm not doing this, I am creating like handmade books and things. Um, and doing like all sorts of like random miscellaneous art. Some and dabble in 3D printing here and there. Uh, but that is super deep duper pink. Now it's giving like 80s hotel room art vibes. But I enjoy it, like there's always going to be like every now and then you don't see a lot of it, especially if you have good mods and you're quick to deal with them. There's like trolls pop up, everybody gets them eventually. Um and that sucks. And I hate that because there's no need for it. There's no reason to be awful, even on the internet. But as long as you can take like constructive criticism, and if you can handle, sometimes I am in here and I am talking to myself for hours. Just me talking to myself. Um, and people will come in and they won't say anything, or they'll like scroll in and they'll scroll out and not say anything. And then like you'll get like a good group will come in and there'll be like a good vibe and everyone will be chatting and having a good time. And like you ride those highs when you have them, because the Whatnot gods can be fickle. Um, it is primarily a selling platform, so that is what they prefer us to do. But you know, you can have private shows that are by invite only. So people that are either like good buyers or not going to be reporting you for some bullshit reason, or you know I am just going to let the inks do their thing here. I want a little bit of highlights behind, but Listen to me talking like I know what I'm talking about again. And moon glow. But I'm just gonna kind of get this color down, and then I'm just gonna keep going back over spots, and I'll let the ink decide where the shapes live. Sometimes I have a very Bob Ross approach to things where it's just like, yeah, I have a plan and this is where this lives now. And oops, 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 I didn't. Well, that's where that lives now. And oh, happy accidents. And you know, you gotta be able to swing with it and be able to pivot. Like, Whatnot does sort of ban trolls if you if you block them and report them for harassment, Whatnot will gank their account because they want it to be somewhere that people want to come and sell their stuff. Especially now, I guess some of the other platforms are. Oh God, he's my best buyer too, man. Like they can keep spying my stuff. See, now I'm afraid I'm gonna get all of these bad reviews. And that's the other thing, like reputation management. That's something I get anxiety about on here. It really does. It does. And most of the people are awesome. Like 99% of the people on here are amazing. It's just there's going to be people, like you put enough people, even if they have similar interests, you put enough people in the same room, you're going to find pockets of people that just their personalities don't mesh. It just is what it is. I am not everybody's cup of tea. I am not everybody's shot of whiskey or tequila. I am just me, you know? And as long as you're okay with that, you should be fine here. I can never remember where Brett said he's got a golf cart community where kids race golf carts and the Karens ruin everything. Um, he knows people out where we used to live. Five stars is the worst. Absolutely. Yep. 5 stars. You can tell I haven't used this marker a whole lot yet. There's like the poor nib is like, what are you doing? What's happening? I don't understand. Sometimes I forget that the suggestion of a shape is better than like sitting here obsessing and trying to force the shape. Like that was one of the things that I struggled with watercolors was like I wanted to make the shape, but watercolors don't do that all the time. It's, like the implication, like imply the shape or the shade or the object, and like the suggestion, and the brain like literally fills in the rest. Like when you misspell a word, but all the right letters are there, your brain fixes it, supposedly. Oh God, see, now I'm so nervous now. Mm. Okay. All right. It is, something about that moon. I will fix it in the when I get the paint markers out probably, but it needs darker. These splotchies aren't splotchy enough. Here we go. Ha. I feel like I won something. I don't know what I won, but it was something. It does. You don't even see wrong letters. Yeah. Like I'll see it. I'll be like, hey, that's not right, but I'll know what you meant. Okay. Okay. We're gonna do Hey Alexa, next song. It's kind of like it was given like late 90s, early 2000s CW soundtrack vibes and putting me to sleep. Let's see. I'm not trying to. Change your Alexa's name. Like, I should change my Alexa's name. If I'm going to stream and be like yelling at it all the time, like, I should change its name so that I don't accidentally set off everybody else's. If I was a good and caring host, which I try to be. So I guess that's the thing I will be doing. You know what? That was supposed to be Night Sky. Shame on me. Shame on me. Shame. Fixed it. No, we didn't change. No, I did not change mine to Ziggy. I think Kristen changed hers to Ziggy. Somebody changed theirs to Ziggy, but it wasn't me. All right. Alrighty, Rue. Let's darken some of this. I don't know. This is like fat Umbreon with teeny tiny little doe legs, but it's okay. It is okay. Let's see. Could see this. Aw. Yeah, you can message pictures. I love sharing art. I love that you feel comfortable sharing your art with me. Yeah. If you go into like if you click on like up here, my little profile thingy and my name, you can oh look, it shows that I'm casting to YouTube. You can send me a message. It'll pop up with the whole thing where you can send a message, and you can take a picture of it directly in their messenger. Wow, that escalated quickly. Where's the other gray? There's another, there was another gray I was supposed to use. Okay. It's cute that it thinks I'm going to go on any vacations. All right. Is this one going to be shiny or regular? Regular? Okay. So then the other two are going to be. Shoot. The other two will be. This is like a whole new thing for me. I'm still like, I don't know. I'm loving it though. Trying new things is scary. And then I went and decided to do it on a public platform and be like, hey, look at this new thing that I have no idea what I'm doing. Watch me fake it till I make it. But you can thank you, honey. But you can ask Seema, and I was pacing in the kitchen, having like mini panic attacks because I do this to myself. Like I just get myself all worked up over nothing. And then I sit down and it's like cool as a cucumber, Tasha, and you would never know that I was just like hyperventilating. Just get it, just go live and get it over with. It'll be okay. And it always, well, almost always is. There have been a couple shows where like I was like, oh my God, why me? Why did I do this? But everybody rallies behind each other. Like I took a hiatus and like I got messages like from people checking on me and am I freezing? Try swiping out and swiping back in. Why is that eye so derpy? There we go. I don't know. It looks like a lot of people jumped out. So I'm not sure. Goody, another thing for me to have anxiety about. Did I freeze? It was lagging. Okay. I mean, I probably would use so much less ink if I just figured out where I was going to want the darker colors and like took the light colors up to that spot. But I don't know. It's been working, so I'm afraid to like change it too much, you know? It's like it ain't broke, don't fix it. That ear is probably going to just disappear into the tail. And I might not be able to do too much about it. But we will see. Mm. I'm trying. It's just that thin line is not that thin. There we go. Let's do the eyes. All right. So we said regular. Love the red eyes. You guys see? Keep disappearing down into the chat. Sorry. That's. We need a clear little doopy doop for the snooty snoot. Boop. There's the little tooty doot for the snooty snoot. Okay. Okay. Almost time to ink it. Okay. Come to me, mustardo. Mustardo. Yes. Ça, c'est bon. All right. Here we go. Look at me trusting the process. So proud of me. There have literally been projects where I'm like, I'm at this stage and it's not looking anything like what I want it to be. So I have just rage quit it. There we go. It's funny because this is the one that I saw most clearly in my head, but had the hardest time getting on paper. But I think last night when I was working on it, see you every Thursday. Okay. Yep. So if it's every Thursday, what did you rage quit today? If you don't mind my asking. There we go. The picture of the duck. Good morning, Pam. How are you? The wing was not winging. Yeah. Yeah. I have projects that do that to me. Let's see. Huh. Just doing up some details in this little rocky rock. Picking some spots because I like to. Sometimes I just play and I let the ink be like, okay, this is where something should be. I'm like, okay, who am I to judge the tool, right? I can't question it. It knows what it's doing. I don't. Okay. All right, take what the pain gives you. Yes. Yes. Hey Alexa, next song. That's a commercial. I ask it for a song and it gives me commercials. How rude. All right. We knew what you meant. I speak in all sorts of silly, all sorts of silly. My words don't always come out like actual words. It's kind of funny sometimes. And then other times it's like, oh my God. Like, I wonder if I should be medicated. Probably. But that's a story for another day. I wanted to do that with the gray. Come to me. Come to me, little marker. Silver. Oh, yes. Man, you got to put in the stars. Can't forget the stars. Okay, so I'm gonna call this one because there's not too much more that I can really do with it. So we are gonna. She's gonna go for 30 seconds. And if someone wants to take her home, awesome. If not, that's okay. All right, 4 seconds left. 2, 1, and she gets to hang out and keep living with us for now. And that is okay. That is okay day. All right. Here we go. She'll come hang up there. All my Pokemon are girls. Yeah, yes, honey, you won. You won. Yeah. Jerk. I'm happy you're happy, honey. All right. Moving on. Moving on. Okay. So we have Vaporeon has taken the lead. I haven't been looking at the Witchy Jiggy, but Vaporeon has taken the lead. So that should be fun. All right. I'm gonna go ahead and pin the next one. I'm happy you're happy. Okay. I think I reached the end of the what of the nope. I was looking over at YouTube. It was looking frozen, but it wasn't. It was just thinking really hard. All right, so that means these next two are gonna be shinies. They're gonna be shiny whinies. Okay. Whee! Next song, Alexa. Alexa, next song. Thank you. Okay. Oh boy, I should have had another cup of coffee. Maybe husband of the year would bring me one. If it's not too much trouble. Okay. Oh, I was yawning like I needed more coffee, and I was asking if husband of the year would mind bringing me one. Thank you. Bacon will take one too. Yeah, we thrive on an unhealthy amount of caffeine here. It's it might be a problem. I don't know. I don't know that I consider it a problem. I don't have a problem with it. Doctor might. If I went to one, throw it in with the art. Should be there in a few days. Oh my god. I would cry if you did that. Ugh. That definitely would get a bad review. Just so you know, honey. That is, if you want to get a negative review, that is the way to do it. He's like, I would never do that to the art. Quantity. Where is it? Yes, I want to do this. I need this one first. Not that one. Not that one. That one. This one. Oh, thank you. You're amazing for thinking we're amazing. And now we're gonna do that whole thing where it's like, no, you hang up. No, no, you're amazing. No, no, you're amazing. We're all amazing. If you are here, you are amazing. If you can hear my voice and you're not an absolute tool, you're amazing. And if you can hear my voice and you're an absolute tool, well, like fix it. Aw. How just do better. Be less tooly. Unless you mean like the band. Like That's okay. We like that tool. Oh, no, don't cry. Oh, I have not seen anything very that would indicate that you are a tool. So you should be safe. I mean, tears of laughter. Only, that's right. Only tears of laughter. There's no sadness allowed in my streams because then I'll cry and then everybody will be crying and then it's just not a good it's not a good look for any of us. So we won't do that. We will not do the tears thing. Nope. No siree. Probably should have just led with the darker one, huh? Lessons learned. Where's my blue I was looking for? That one. Yep. Tr- the trap engine question. Oh, did I get a message? Let me see. Let me go shiggity check that. Oh, come on. Come on. Work. Aw. That's so cute. I love your clouds. Yeah, why are you worried? Like, why are you worried about being on here? Like, you'd be fine. Like, people would love that. I think you would do amazing. I have been too afraid to do any of my Procreate art or like my virtual art on here. Are you here to collect your card, honey? Are you here to collect yours? He says he wants to take it. Should I let him take it to the other room for now? He's like doing gimme. There you go, honey. Yes, he's gonna take it to the other room for now. Okay. It's like I was saying yesterday, it's like, not everything is going to be like a mega hit. You're not always going to knock it out of the park. You're going to have hot and cold days. Doing a lot of night scenes right now. So it's this commercial again. Welcome in, welcome in. I am just having a play with some alcohol markers and acrylic pens. Coloring some Umbreons today. Feel free to sound off in the poll I have going for which evolution I should do next. Feel free to pop in and out and check on my progress or just, hang out and chat. Good vibes only. I always say that, but there was a few years ago there was a meme that floated around That was the whole like when you're mostly love and light, but you're also a little street and hood still and wish a motherfucker would. Yeah, you know, that's me. I am not on TikTok. I'm on Instagram, but just using my actual name, my government name, Natasha Carmine. But I'm on YouTube as Minerva's Touch Crafts. I need to get links back up in my bio. I never got on the TikTok. Like I have no self-control. So for a while I didn't even have Instagram anymore because I was spending an unhealthy amount of time on Instagram and not necessarily always just, posting content I had created or responding to anything. Like it was just an unhealthy amount of time on Instagram. But I have it again. So I'm starting fresh, starting anew. I would probably end up spending all of my time trying to find a way to either do my junk journals or like these little art cards in a way that like makes them like for the stupid challenges. Like, and then I would never actually get any real work done. But that might be a way to get sponsored by some of these marker companies. Be like, hey, send me your stuff. I will give honest reviews while I absolutely wreck them. But it's getting more competitive, I feel like. Some of that market is starting to not dry up, but if Apple wants to send me a new iPad, I'm right. I would not complain if Apple wanted to send me a new iPad or a really nice pencil. Some some of those earbud things so I can listen to music. Like so I can just take the iPad and Procreate out into public and hang out and do my thing and just make art. Mhm. I know. Like I don't know. Oh my goodness. It's time for some of that coffee. Mm. Oh, coffee. Your pony art? Like My Little Pony? Or just like ponies? Oh. See, one of the things that's floating around in my head that I should be working on sometime when I'm not doing these is one of our acquaintances. One of our acquaintances is deathly afraid of sharks, but he has an alternate account, which was like it was like the most brony name freaking ever. And so I thought I should draw him as a My Little Pony and the cutie mark be like Jeff the shark. And so I need to do that. And then the next time we're out there bugging them, I can leave that instead of a shark drawing on the dry erase board. Everybody else thought it was funny. He didn't. He was not amused. I think his exact words were, "You're fired." I think it's the print, not the original. Aw. We could uh we could do it up on a gold medal and then like not let him have it. uh I'd be banned forever. But it could be worth it. You're scared? Why are you scared? Don't be scared. We're all friends here. We're all friends. I think I'm going to stop messing with that. It would have to be a 1 of 1 gold. That's what I said. And he's never allowed to have it. He can see it, but he can visit it, but he can't take it home with him. That would be so mean. What's that supposed to be? Was that supposed to be grass? I think it was. I think it was. All right. I did it again. This is a slim fit Umbreon. It's not a chunker. All right. I want to take one of these greens, grass green, and I'm going to drop in. Oh, we're going to have a strawberry. May or may not get really extra and drop in a white picket fence. And if you get that reference, we might just be able to be friends for real. Okay. I think those are gonna. It almost looks like another mountain range in the background and some shrubberies, some trees and whatnots. All right. You want to know now? Oh, the bring me a shrubbery. Not too tall, the kind with a nice little picket fence. It's from Monty Python and the Holy Grail. The knights who say ni, who are actually the knights who no longer say ni, they asked Arthur to bring them a shrubbery. And then he had to cut it with a wet herring. It's like I am full of very, 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 very old references. Um, like the Transylvania 3000, that was like a new anime when I was young. Robotech was already an old anime when I was young, and I still love it. Still love it. But I still regularly quote Monty Python and Rowan Atkinson, like some of his stand-up comedy. And Eddie Izzard. Like I'll quote Eddie Izzard a lot too. Like, my flag, my country. No flag, no country. Can't have one. Those are the rules I made up just now. Because the British took over and built their empire through the cunning use of flags. I am getting faster. Hopefully not worse. I still feel like I take forever, but art takes time. Uh, Welcome in, Cowgirl Starkey. Yep. Monty Python, The Princess Bride, and sometimes I find myself quoting The Last Unicorn, which I can't make that one make sense. Other than it's a really good movie. And book. The Last Unicorn is also a really good book. Hang on. Let's see. And then I will also find myself quoting Tolkien, both the movies and the books. Like in our house, we know who the big nerd is. Okay, there we go. Coffee time. Mm. All right, let's check and see if there's been any movement on the poll. Nope. Vaporeon is still solidly in the lead with 4. Glaceon is in a close second with 3. Poor Sylveon and Jolteon. Wrong side. There's less pony in them today. Like Flareon's had a lot of pony in their look. I think I managed to not make this look like a pony. Maybe like a bunny. Yeah, a little bit like a bunny. Bunny cat fox thing. How am I doing on time? Okay, it's only 1. We did not get Pokeballs yesterday, but we did get public sushi, so that's almost as good. Augie was like excited at the idea of a Pokeball. But I think that's mostly because the first time we went to the one place downtown here, the lady gave them the kids each free Pocky. And, who doesn't want free Pocky? So I think in his little mind, every time we go there now, he's gonna get free Pocky. And it's like, no, I'm sorry, that's not how that works. But if he behaves himself, I can buy him Pocky. Sounds like somebody's playing Donkey Kong out there. Okay. Owie, 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 owie. Blues. I need blues. Light, light, light blues. Really, really, really light blues. Like, I should use porcelain and then. You heard about 0.2 seconds of I got 5 on it. No, it's gonna be. Oh. Let's see. Hey Alexa, play Sail North. So much easier to do on a tablet where you can use all the blues. All the blues. So I don't think any of these blues are actually gonna be bright enough. That works. Let's do these. Oh, 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 we got to do the eyes. Can't forget to do the eyes. Hmm. Hmm. That'll do for now. That will do. Okay. Oh, oh. We need I need a nose. The cute little snoot. Doot doot doot. Cute snoot. Which tool am I looking for? Welcome in, welcome in. Nope, that's too fine. Too fine a point. There we go. That works. That works. All right. Now I'm gonna hold my breath and hope I don't mess it up. All right. Think for those of you in here still, if you are not following C Mind, please do. I'm not positive, but I'm pretty sure that we have an energy break scheduled for tonight. Selling some Poke cards with real Pokemon art, not, my art. But this should be a good time. Our daughter, our 12-year-old, helps co-host those. She really enjoys it. There we go. Hmm. Hmm. I don't hate it. Like, I was a little skeptical about going with the yellow around the edges instead of the gray, but I do not hate it. I actually quite approve of my decision. Eh, let's see. Shoop. There I go with my Shaun of the Dead sounds again. Whee! There we go. Okay. All right. Oh, have a good day. I can't wait to see how your the thing turns out. I can't. I'm sorry. I'm terrible with these critters' names. Have a great rest of your day. All right. I think this one is good. Good to go. Did I not have it pinned? How did I not have it pinned? Oh me, oh my, oh. All right. I don't know who's still in here, but we're gonna go ahead and start that auction for this fun. Bacon Bits says, "Yes, gimme, gimme, gimme." I think it's nice and simple, but it's like the first time I've done the clouds over the moon. Oh yes, I'm getting quite adventurous, and I hate to do this, but I don't know that I have the steam to color a fourth one. I was going to do this one live, but I think I'll record it. I'll record me coloring it and post it on YouTube and on Insta. I'm running out of steam. I really want to do it. I mean, I can start it. Mm. All right, congrats on this one. I'm gonna put my signature on her for you. And that one will be coming. Oh, you know what I forgot to do for you though? Doop, 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 boop, pop. You want? I mean, you can. Are you sure you want to buy it without seeing what it looks like when I'm done coloring it? Because I would hate for me to finish coloring it and you'd be like, "Oh, ew, I changed my mind." Um, but I can make it the first thing that I do tomorrow. Oh, you are very sweet. Let me go ahead and I guess yeah, we can do that. I don't know. Um, I got to think about it. Oh, my brain is starting to hurt. Let me go. I'll go ahead. I'll put it up, and whatever happens, happens. Sound fair? And I will start. I'll start coloring it. Uh-oh. Here's toast. Ooh. Starting with the moon has been working out pretty good for me. All right, 2 seconds left. It looks like Bacon gets it for 3. Thank you so much. I will try and do my best to get it all colored here now. Um, sorry, like the caffeine is not loaded. The caffeine is still loading. All right, so I can do one of each. I'll do the one in the tree. I'm going to make the shiny, and then that'll be just like a regular Umbreon. Because there is, I don't know if you saw in the sketch, there's like a little itty bitty Umbreon down there. And then there's going to be this one up here. So I will get started on this. I think on the bright side, most of it is like really just big blocks of color. So it shouldn't take me too long. So we'll see how far we get before I have to crap out, but it will definitely get finished today and sent out to you. Mm. Oh, thank you. No, no, no worries. Like if I was worried about it going for like a dollar, I wouldn't be starting it at a dollar. This is all part of like me experimenting and getting things. He's bringing me snacks. He's like, she needs carbs, carbs and calories. Thank you, honey. Yeah. No, I'm gonna at least get it started now. All right. So I think, but for tomorrow, with the what was it? Did we settle on Vaporeon? Yeah. So there's going to be three Vaporeon unless Harris wants to come in and throw a wrench in Vaporeon's clear lead in the poll. I will only do three. I think for now three is going to be my limit. I thought four might be a little ambitious, but but everybody feel free to get in and vote on which evolution I should do next. I am wrapping up with this one. That's gonna be going home to Bacon Bits. And then when I can't go anymore and I need to take a break and get up and walk around, I will find us somewhere to raid into. That'll be fun. We'll go find a nice party. You go down the mailbox? Okay. Drive safe. Oh, I got very adventurous with this one last night. I normally don't put this amount of detail into the backgrounds. I think I've said in a couple streams now, like backgrounds are like my kryptonite. They are the bane of my existence. Yeah. Welcome in finally. Or welcome back. Welcome in, welcome back. You know, whichever. I'm on piece number 4. Can you believe it? I know. It's definitely gonna get the glamour shots and the see my words aren't working. I need to take a bite of like a granola bar. um Prints. We're gonna the ones that I have gotten decent photos of, I'm gonna work on getting them the images edited and then figure out where I want to send them to have prints made. Yeah, I just realized this cloud should come out further. And it's funny because when I posted it on Insta, like this tree didn't make any sense. Like, yeah, like you can kind of tell there's like supposed to be bend, but it was like the tree was like two different parts, like so far apart. It was, it was. I was like, wow, I should not draw when I'm tired. Mm. Sorry, I'm talking with my mouth full. I got my pirate music on. Okay. Lots and lots and lots of pirate music. Okay. And you can't see where the bar on the tail should be, so that's fine. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 ba-dum. Oh, me, oh, my, oh. You're too far. Yeah, I'm too something. I don't know that they have a word for what I am too of yet. I'm sure it's not very flattering though. Which color? Which green? Which green do I want to start with? Mm, Shamrock sounds good. I'm gonna shamrock your world. Ha ha ha. I'm hoping you're crafting with me. You're struggling. Oh, well, what about just do a sketch day? Because sometimes, like when I'm burnt out on one media, I will do literally anything else. Um, like if I'm struggling with paper crafts, I'll draw. If I'm struggling with drawing, I'll do something with papers or, you know. That's really dark. Do, 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 do. That's a little lighter. Do. Take our leave and go. Something good came in the mail. Was that my medals? My medals are here. Not of my art, just Uncanny Comics had a cover done for Ahsoka, and the secret was Sith Ahsoka, and it made me so giddy. Mm, Yeah, sometimes just switching it up, like trying something new, or even just trying, like if it's the same medium, just a different piece or a different style. I don't think this is the green I want. Nope. I want this one. This song's funny. It's a song about shore leave. Your house sitting so you don't have all your. Oh, yeah. I need to put together like um a travel set for both like my paper supplies. So I'll have some of like for making simple stuff like a small glue thing and like obviously I'm not going to want to take my giant cutting implements with me anywhere. That would be a little unruly. But like my scissors, some stamps, one ink pad. Oh, so pretty. So pretty. There was a an echo effect because he has his phone on him. Can I show him?
Mhm.
All right. I can't show you all of them because guidelines. But so here is the Ahsoka Nice. It is on metal. And then
Secret picture.
the secret. Not many secrets are kept there, but and then
Searcher.
from Surtur, every now and then you'll see Mrs. Surtur collectibles comes in. Or Mrs. Surtur sells.
Yeah,
That's what
Miss
it is.
Turner.
Miss Surtur sells and it's Surtur collectibles. And then there's like a couple versions, but these are Surtur did the remarks on them and they're amazing. And another variant of the same thing. So like these are some of the people on here who like I aspire to achieve their level of art and um be able to have be producing art that's worth investing in getting the print runs done. And I mean, C mine will say that it's already worth it. And then this one is I mentioned earlier, Gorkum Demir. Like he's probably so sick of venomizing things. But this is he did a venomized Zard, and you see it's like
It's his
his
sketchbook.
sketchbook. So
So this was released from Dr. Flaw or through Dr. Flaw.
through, yeah, where
Uh,
is their it's not in there. Dr. Flaw Comics, there's their QR code on the back there. But yeah, isn't that nice? So sick. Right? Like I am it's one of the things that I'm like inching my way towards.
it's for
Since we're showing off and talking Pokemon, there's like this whole backstory to how we even found Uncanny Comics. And most of it involves um, the Harley Quinn, Marilyn Monroe homage pieces that I just chef's kiss. And Gorkum did Azar. Sorry, I was putting food in my mouth and he hands me things in top loaders. Um, yeah, that's
another through
Gorkum.
floor.
This one is through. It's not through Uncanny. This one's through Doctor Flaw, but that's another. Like he did Venomized Venusaur.
Just
Um,
through Collector Cave.
but they're Gorkums.
No.
No, but they're Pokemon. Gotcha, gotcha. So this is another. Like I mean these like
Venomized,
how cool are
prismatic,
these?
split.
Like how cool are those? Like this is like the level I'm working towards, and I'm getting closer faster than I thought I was gonna. I mean, but look at that Cubone. And if you want to see, that is
Fane.
those
Toki
guys.
Tajiri is the
And
comic series, I guess.
Matthew Waite
Listed it.
is the artist. And that was through Collector Cave and Tidal Wave, and I don't know who WB is. Or W8. Wait, I guess. I don't know. It was their Terrificon exclusive, but like Right. You're definitely, and he's so glad he's getting in on the ground floor now, because one day when I hit that level, then my early works are gonna be
Yeah,
people.
that's Matthew Wade's signature
Gotcha.
on the COA.
So that is, like where I would like to go with my art. And, in time, I will. I'm not gonna rush it. I'm not gonna. Art is like farts, right? If you have to work too hard at it, it's probably shit. So I am gonna, give myself a lot of grace and a lot of patience working up to. I'm not gonna like just be like, why am I not already at that level? Well, because I don't spend all day every day making art. I do other shit too. I am still a mom. My kids are needy AF. The yard still needs work. Like the dogs need walked. Stuff like that. So, but those are, that's kind of the direction I would like to take this as I advance. And I look forward to getting to that point, and I think it'll be very rewarding. But, you know, it all takes time and practice. So that's what this is, and why I'm like, I love that you guys have run it up more than $1 more than once, and that like you come back for more, and that you're enjoying it and appreciating it. That's giving me, like the boost of confidence that I need to keep working towards that level, if that makes sense. Um, you know, and then one day when I am, you can be like, I was there before she was famous. Or, when I lose my mind and I end up on a Dateline episode, you can, you can be interviewed for that too. you know. Hopefully, only good things, though. I do have that whole dark humor thing going for me, but there we go. So I'm just gonna throw it out there that I don't have the finances available to do the prints myself. But if someone were to say want to take his copies of my OAs, and I mean by someone I mean you see mine. I don't know. Say wanna order for his business. I won't tell him no. I won't tell him that I'm gonna charge him a premium. Should, but I won't. I don't want him to waste money though. It's like, and you know how like horrified I would be if he got prints done of my art and then it sat and sat and sat for months. I would cry and apologize profusely to him every day, which may be part of his evil plan. It's all part of his plan. They're on your side, honey. Yeah, 'cause this one's further back, so it needs to be lighter. All right, this little branch goes off like a this. Like, everyone's heard of imposter syndrome, right? I suffer from that a lot. Like with even with my junk journals, I feel like such a fraud. There are so many amazing, talented people out there. And that's not me saying I'm not one of them. I'm just, there's a lot. And many, many, many are better. But better is still not like a fair word. It's like they've been doing it longer. They have different, better tools than I do. There's a lot of thing. Can you guys even see what I'm doing? You spent $30 on that. Oh, absolutely. It is. I mean, I have friends who like actually went to art school, and but even they, I think, have their moments of doubt where they're like, I'm not a real artist. But what is a real artist, right? There we go. I need to switch to the other tip. That is very true, Brett. That doesn't mean I don't feel like a fraud every now and then, though. Like, especially on the days when I am struggling and nothing wants to work right. Those are the worst days. They are the absolute worst. Where like even in Procreate, I can't get what's in my brain on the screen. But you just gotta walk away from it. Just like when you get kind of into a funk where like finally said where like should be painting, but eh, just do something different, pivot, and then come back to it. Like I have timeout boxes for some of my journals that I'm working on because like for whatever reason I hit a wall and I just don't want to push through it. So they sit in the timeout boxes with, the immediate supplies that they need. And when I'm ready, I pick them back up. And usually they come out freaking amazing. You need a timeout box for yourself. Mine's my closet. Or the pantry, you know. See, mine can neither confirm nor deny finding me in the pantry crying, eating snacks. Toot, toot. So where, like, I don't remember where I heard it, but like it was mostly with colored pencils. Because when you're coloring, if you just go like shoot, 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 you get the lines from the overlap. But someone told me going in circles or like just playing around one day, I found I got fewer streaks going in circles. I mean, you still get it even with these, but like it kind of looks like bark. So I'm good with that. Yeah. And that's one of the other things that I've been having a lot of fun with, like doing these little cards and playing with these markers. I say playing, I shouldn't call it playing because it really is, it's work. And trying to be very intentional with everything. But like finding different ways to, like, just through the natural layering that happens because you're applying more of the pigment. Mhm. He has. He's been doing really good. I told him on his Insta that, like soon he'll be better than me. But he doesn't believe me. He will hear none of it. Mhm. Do I want to do the sky? I think I should. Because that's going to be the next big block of color. It's going to be the sky. We have very creative brains. His works in a very different way than mine, though. He's very analytical, very process, and then he needs to zone out. And I'm just like chaos. There's no nice way to. My brain works in chaos. It's like, but somehow it takes all that chaos and turns it into a cohesive something. I don't know how it does it. If I did, if I could figure out how my brain manages to make sense out of all of its chaos, then I could probably become a very wealthy person. You didn't have patience for art. Well, that's the other thing. It's like you have to be in the right mindset. Because some days I do not have the patience for art. Like when I do the painting, the wood, like that Halloween layered wood piece I did last year, that took a lot of patience and a lot of sittings. and and if you're not in the right mindset, if you're trying to rush, it's not going to be fun and it's not going to be good. It follows into that, if you have to try too hard, it's probably shit. I think that was supposed to be cloud. Oops. Am I keep disappearing down into the chat. Sorry guys. Okay. So tough, 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 tough. Has anybody in the chat seen the movie Wizards? It's like a really old animated movie. It's about fairies and wizards and shit, but it's actually like about, I think it was Vietnam or Korean War. Um, that's another thing I quote, and nobody ever gets it when I say Fritz, Fritz, they killed Fritz. I think that's what that song is from. No, no, that's not it. Okay, it's gonna drive me nuts. There's probably gonna be a Google intermission in just a second because I'm gonna need to find out. It was one of the animated cartoons from like freaking forever ago. Might have been one of the Tolkien ones. Yeah, it was biscuits. Where's it from? Yeah, it was in the Return of the King. That's what it was. The animated Return of the King from like the early 80s. Sorry. It's gonna drive me nuts because I could see the little creatures, but I couldn't remember if it was wizards or one of the the Lord of the Rings ones. Ugh, but it was Lord of the Rings. Now we know. And knowing is half the battle. The other half is red and blue lasers. G.I. Joe. See, this is where, like, if it was on Procreate, it would just be like color fill. I would just be color dropping. But this is good for me. It is good for me to be having to do this. I think. Maybe. I don't know. Ask me again in 2 weeks. I want biscuits now too. But I also want crepes. And I want some baba ganoush. And I want. Oh, what else do I want? I want all sorts of foods right now. So many foods. So here's like another throwback anime. Um, Slayers. The main character was Lena Inverse. She's a short little redhead with a short temper. Go in circles. It's all part of my plan. Secretly, I do have a sponsor. It's Big Biscuit, and they want me to hypnotize you and make you crave biscuits. Oh, wouldn't that be funny? Oh man. But yeah, we used to joke that if and it was any anime character, I was Lena Inverse because I too am short. I was not redheaded, but it's pointed out very regularly that she eats an obscene amount of food for someone as tiny as she is. And she's like tiny everywhere. And she has a short little temper. Shoot fireball first, ask questions later. That was one of my favorite animes. And for a while, the kids were like it because it was on, I can't remember which streaming app it was on for free, but the kids were watching that with me and they were like, Mommy, she's you. I'm like, God damn it. Not Big Biscuit. Yes, Big Biscuit. They have all the dough. That's right. I went there. It was low hanging fruit, but I picked it because I'm short. Welcome in, Pan. See, see, mine took off with the Umbreon stepping down. It's not my favorite, but it did not turn out terrible. I don't know what he's doing with it. He hid it in his office. Oh. He says it's his. Okay. That's fair. That's fair. He bought me these markers. He bought us these markers. Maybe he'll sell it tonight. Okay. I'll allow it. I'll be sitting there probably sketching my Vaporeons. Nerve-wracking. Oh, why did I do that to myself? Why did I make that so tiny? Why do I hate me? Oh my goodness. Oh my god, it's so little. I have to be so careful. So delicate. I am neither of those things. I am chaos incarnate. See, I already covered it. Oh well. I can fix that with a marker later. With the acrylic marker. I'll fix it, I promise. At least I better. It's already sold, my precious. For more than a doll hair. For more than a doll hair. I don't know. He might do a dollar holla. Be like 5 beans. It's yours. Ooh. Hey, so you know the riddle that Captain Jack Sparrow keeps asking about why is the rum gone? It's me. I'm why. You won't allow such blasphemy. Excellent. Okay. Some of that's going to get cleaned up in the inking, and then with the marker, the other markers. I keep saying markers, like these aren't markers, because I mean, I don't know. I don't know what are they? What are they? They're markers, right? These are markers. I'm just crazy. The caffeine is officially loaded. That looks better. In my mind, anyway. I've got markers and pens everywhere. That's a sign of a good a good day, right? You got ink and tools and supplies everywhere. No, I didn't do porcelain. It was this one. We start with the Collingwood and we darken from there. This was fun sitting at the table, trying to basically sketch a cat in a tree. That was my reference, and like the picture I had in my head was a cat sleeping on a tree limb. Yeah, with really big ears and a floofy tail. I mean, it's not really floofy. I have no idea how I'm going to ink this one. Carefully, carefully, Natasha. With the finest of pens. Okay. Next. Does anybody remember that commercial for the cough syrup where it was the mom with the cough syrup going, next? Okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Mm. Oh my goodness. I'm doing pretty good. Like my entire lower half has not fallen asleep. It's been doing that. Like I'll get up from sitting here and like everything will be all tingly. Oh, thank you. Okay, but I don't need to put too much detail into that one because it's like so super far back. All you have to know is that like there's a hint of an Umbreon, right? Right? You might take offers. What? What? Yep, for like 20 probably. You threw it in the PC. You're funny, honey. Okay, I need to do the clouds and then I can do the inking. Where's porcelain? There it is. And then I will add, I think maybe some more shading into. I'm back into the territory of is that how light works? No. Do I care? I'ma do it how I want. to distant shores. Be told me someday I'll coming with good waters into distant shores. Proud, no, no, not to love. Good waters into distant shores. The ground, oh, oh, many women. Okay. Many women. Does that look through the screen? You were working on pricing for the prints? Wait, what? What? What hurt your heart? Oh, why are we hurting people's hearts, honey? That's not nice. So rude.
But might have to tag Navy and get Navy in here.
I'll let you tag him. Mhm. Which one did I use for that one? I think I used. Did I use burnt sienna for that one? Let's find out. That one. Think so. Tell you what. Okay. All right. Do one more pass up here. Okay. Bring it down a little bit further with this layer. Oy, 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 oy. All right, it's time to start thinking. Okay, I'm gonna put this one. So, did you see this one earlier? It's in a. This is the type of case that the it gets upgraded to when you hit $20. But so that you don't have the glare on it. I can run it again. Watch what happens. See, I'm gonna pin it. You missed it. Oh, let's see. Well, I will leave it up to. It's not shippable to you. Oh, you can scan it and make as many copies as you want, honey. You can get the gold 101s. um, I tell you what, Seema, you let me know if you want to keep it in the PC and run it tonight, or if you want me to run it now. Since I did say, you could have it. Bacon's here. So no, don't run it. Oh no, run it. Okay, there you go. I thought you were saying like, no, don't run it. Bacon's here. I'm like, that would have been so freaking rude. Ooh, got a little bit of a fight going on. Finally, he's like, I missed everything. Roller coaster of emotions. Oh. Oh. Just wait till tomorrow. All the fun we're gonna have with the Vaporeons. Okay, I'm gonna pull this out of you for a second. So I can see what the crap I'm doing. I need the smaller one. I need a smaller one. It's too big. Too boku. Too boku. Name that movie. I hear thunder outside. Oh crap! That is a storm rolling in. Oh, you're going. So what Bacon's saying is there's a chance tomorrow. Okay, that works. I love Umby. Well, Umbry. Jeez. Use the colors. Here's some beggars. Yoop. All right, I'm like buried in the art again. Your host shall return to the chat momentarily. She forgives, but she won't forget. It's true. Yeah, like that storm, like it sneaked up. We've had like clouds, but I mean, it did this yesterday too, though. Like it rained like the dickens, and then it was like, okay, I'm done. I was like, really, really, okay. So using the same color on the clouds as I did on the moon made it a little bit tricky just there to differentiate between moon and cloud. But we got through it. We did it. Oh, I'm gonna have to do Prince and then like go crazy one night and dollar start everything. See, mine would lose his mind. There will be, don't worry. I could make myself crazy trying to do like moon. I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna try and make myself crazy doing moonbeams. According to my aunt's art teacher, they don't even exist, just like sun rays, right? Ooh, metal prints. Embossed metal prints. God, that sounds expensive. Okay. Oh man. See, this is the part where like I kind of just like zero in and z- zone out, and I think this is the part where C mind's like, this is too tedious. I'm out. Like so many little lines, but so satisfying. Right. So much math. So much math. Yeah, I hate math. I hate math. I like words. Words and pictures. Numbers are not my friend. So close. Getting so close. Hey. It's that song that Quint was singing in Jaws. You words, pretty. Yeah. I love words. I like making word pictures. I like reading the word pictures too, aka books. I'm very verbose in my writing, though. All right, it needs to disappear from the camera for a second again. Picture books? No, like wordy books, but the pictures are in my head. Like, I'm one of those people that I learned that not everybody sees the pictures in their mind when they're reading the descriptions and the scenes. Like, you don't visualize the characters. And like, there's people out there who, like, they just see words on the page and like it blows my mind. Cause like I see like fucking movies playing in my head when I'm reading. And then I get very upset when they like actually make a movie out of the book and the people they cast look nothing like what's in my head. I'm like, no, ma'am or sir. That is not that character. Twilight pissed a lot of people off, but I mean, I was never a fan of that, so I didn't have to worry about it. I was an LJ Smith fan, not a Stephanie Myers. But yeah. But like the Vampire Diaries TV series was one of those rare exceptions where like Stefan and Damon in the books, first of all, they were Italian from the Renaissance, not American from the Civil War. Um, so boo on them for that. But they made it work. They took it, they made it their own. I approved. Like once I got over it, like I took the purist and threw the purist out. Like I was okay with the casting, like, because they made those characters their own. But, like, I didn't have any sentimental attachment to Twilight. Welcome back, Navy. You missed. Maybe you can help see mine decide like what he should print and how many of each, because I'm gonna be like, oh my god, it's so much money. Don't do that. There we go. Okay. Oh, I feel like I just ran a marathon, guys. I gotta print them all. Touches art. What time is it? Okay. Wow, I still have an hour before I have to leave for the bus stop. Check me out. I'm gonna have like printed, but on a shirt. Or maybe like art prints. Like that might be a cute little art print, a cute little postcard. Mm. All right. Paint markers. Paint markers. Markers full of paint. See, now you know I've been streaming for a longer time than usual. I'm starting to get goofy. That's usually like when I'm doing my junk journals. That's usually when I'm like, okay, guys, I'm gonna go before you see a whole different side of me that you can never unsee. I don't have. I would have to draw it, and I'm tired, man. Goofy is great, but um, I am exceptionally extra, as C mine can tell you. I am extra extra, and it can be a lot. I'm kind of a lot. That's why, like, I tell people, pray for my husband. There's nothing wrong with him, but like, I'm kind of a lot, and he's married to me, so I need more yellow than that. That just feels too, well, not really, not too subdued. Nope. He's coming with his work computer. He must have a meeting or something. He's got a call he's got to take. So, shh, everybody be quiet. See, mine's got a work call. It's so cute. That's funny. I'm telling you guys, shh. See, mine's on a call. Shh. And I'm like, oh my god, it's so cute. Mm. So far, so good. Right. Told you I'm extra. I can't help it. It's just who I am. He knew it when he married me. Sometimes I just got to remind him that. Be like, you knew what you were getting into. You signed up for this. You were like, I want some more of that. And now he's got it. And he's like, I have regrets. JK. He has no regrets. At least that he's told me of. That's not the one I want. Do you know? That might work. Yeah, yeah. Wapa. How did I skip this whole ass line of tree when I was doing the inking? We have been together for 15 years, but married for 8. So if he wasn't well informed before, he should. All right. I missed this whole last branch. He's committed. Maybe should be committed. We both probably should be committed. Just, with the hug me coats and stuff. Hey, hey, you knew I was trouble when I walked in. I'm his pain in the bass or base, you know. Even if my jokes do fall a little flat sometimes, I'm sharp as a tack most of the time. Oh, that was lightning. Apparently, someone did not find my joke funny. Whew, man. Okay. He loves me. Really, he just loves me for my dogs. You together. Shall we die? Oh, I missed my violin. The fact that I played 2 instruments and both of them were in treble clef should have told you everything you needed to know about me. Well, I will do some C mine exclusives. How's that sound? Trouble, trouble. That's right. Oh, okay. All right, and I don't have to run it because you already bought it. I just have to sign it. But I'm tapping out, guys. I don't have another one in me right now. I need a break. Right. All the things. See mine. Sell all the things. I was telling them how much you love me and what a good husband you are. You're very welcome. Thank you. I do appreciate it. Like I don't know that I can accurately express like how much I appreciate you guys hanging out and the word encouragement and just chatting with me. Like it makes it go it keeps me out of my head a lot is what it does. I did not tell all the lies. I did not say any lies. I would never. Especially not when it's being recorded and on YouTube, because you can go watch the replay and find out all the nice things I said about you. Yeah, jerk. Welcome in, 90s Kid Art Studio. I am just wrapping up. For me anyway, this was a bit of a marathon. I know for some people, they would be like, "What? You did like 4 pieces, and you didn't even have to sketch them first. You did that before the show." But all right. And make sure everybody's signed. Okay. Everybody has my squiggies on them. So I was having a lot of fun with moons today, obviously. That's what I didn't do the inky inkies, the inky dinky doodahs on this one. See? I say I'm done and I signed it, so I should stop fucking with it. Sorry, don't mind my language. I do have a potty mouse. I can't help it though. I've tried not cussing. It's like the worst 5 seconds of my life. Here we go. That's better. Okay, I'll stop futzing with it now. I know. This is the first one that I did today. I should like that. If I had ended on that note, that would have been just like how far do you want me to space them out? Like I've got a very limited amount of screen here, honey. That good? Yeah. That top left would have been like a great high note to end the day on if I just stopped. Like I was like, okay, I am not gonna top that, and just went home. Oh wait, I am home. God, like, yeah, I'm so happy with that one. But this one turned out really friggin' cute too. I mean, I could go in and make it like a little bit darker, like I have here, or just leave it. But I might play with it and procreate um, when I digitize them. That one I'm still like I tried something. I tried something. The background turned out great. I like that moon. It turned out really cute. The body, I mean, but Bacon's excited to give it to his wife, and that's really all that matters. I love my balls of cheese. Leave my cheese balls alone. Don't hate. Don't hate on my cheese balls. All right, let's go see who's on that we can go hang out with. Let's see. Kay is still working. We can go. Go hang out with Kay, see what she's working at. It looks like she's doing yes, we're gonna go hang out with Kay. We're gonna take the Pokemon theme and carry it over to Kay Mind Your Ink. If you're not following her, please give her a follow when we get there and like put little hearts in the chat and everything. She does amazing stuff. Like she even like she takes like the actual cards and she redoes the background. You'll see when we get there. All right, so I am picking Kay. We're not voting on this today. And then I will be doing I'll be doing sketches tonight for tomorrow, and I will see you guys tomorrow.